We are still in the external HTML document that we created in the previous segment. Our style sheet's attached to it. We're ready to move forward. But we look at this thing and we decide, I don't know. I think we should change some of the ways that we did things in the styles. Before we get there, though, you might want to do this if you haven't done this already. Go to the Word file and select Save. Now, I've already saved this, but make sure you've got this thing saved, because if you haven't saved any of the changes we made in the previous segment and your computer explodes on you, you're going to have to do it all over again. So make sure you've got it saved. With that said, I don't like the paragraph text. I want to change the paragraph text to something else. Go into the CSS Styles panel and double-click on the P. And it will open up CSS rule definition for P in main CSS. You want to see that. Come down here and let's just say we want to try a different size. We go into Type, we click here, we go to 14, we click Apply, and it changes all the text that's defined by the P. In other words, we can play around with this as much as we want to. We want to do more indenting. We want to change something in any of the areas we can. Let's click OK. Let's do one more thing. You know, the body. I don't like the body. Maybe we should put a color back there besides white. Same thing. Double-click on body. CSS rule definition for body. Go into the background. Click background color. Choose a color. Apply. All right, how about that? I'll leave that alone for now. So now we've got this obnoxious background with everything else going on, but let me show you something that we did when we created this. We went into box when we made this, and we put a margin around it of 15 pixels. That's why this is all the way up here and across down here. For example, well, let me show you how this works. Let's change that to 1 and watch what happens. It pushes it up there. I prefer to have breathing room. So let's go ahead and take that back, say, to 15. You control everything in an external just like an internal. You just have to understand your categories over here. So we've got it the way we like it. We change the color of the background for better or for worse. Let's go ahead and click OK. Now, if you'd like to see the code, click this button right here. And there it is. That code is controlling everything that you see over here. You can come over here if you want to and type it. You can actually find the file, which is CSS main right here, and open that up in a text editor and change it if you want to. But the whole idea is we're more efficient now because instead of putting our code inside of the HTML document, we have put it on the outside in an external style sheet, and that gives us all the control we need to continue on. And remember, it is very easy to modify these, just as easy to change an external as it is an internal.